Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome to episode 77 of Far Lands or Bust. We are in our experimental hidey hole that we made out of a crater from the last episode. I did not give it much thought as to how I was going to get out of here, to be honest. So I think I'm going to build a staircase up here, and hopefully there are no creepers hanging out above the surface. Oh, like that would have been bad. Alright, this was a terrible idea. I apologize. Run! Okay, we appear to be safe. Of course, I've said that before and been promptly blown to smithereens. So let me cover up that dangerous hidey hole. Grab Wolfie. That is the east. We are heading west. And onwards to the Far Lands. I just checked before starting recording here, and we reached 75% of our goal for our fundraiser for Child's Play charity. 3/4 is what I was trying to say. 3/4 of the way to $8,200. So that is absolutely amazing. Thank you to everybody who continues to contribute. There is a creeper over there, so I'm going to go this way. Yeah, so that's amazing. And also I just checked, and we are at 1,100 megabytes for the size of this world save. And just as a reminder, I am still playing in 1.7. I have uninstalled all of the 1.8 update just because of the weird terrain generation. So we're still in the 1.7 seed and world. So this is why we're not in the middle of an ocean. But yeah, today is, what is today? Tuesday, and they just released a second version of that pre-release. I believe at the same link, I think. I'm not completely sure, but you can find that on the internet. But I don't think I'm going to be doing that much more testing. A lot of other YouTubers are doing some pretty good testing of all the 1.8 features. Obviously like Ant Venom. And I know Co-Star is currently trying to continue his Let's Play with the 1.8. I'm not sure if he's going to update to the second version or not, but until I find out, first of all, when the full release of 1.8 comes out, and second of all, when all the bugs, or most of the bugs, are kind of fixed, and what effect it would have on the Far Lands or Bust world, I'm not going to be upgrading again, so... sorry for those who were looking forward to that, but certainly check out all the other channels who are doing those tests and updates and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, since it is episode 77, and we just reached 75% of our goal, I've noticed that there has been a little bit of an influx of new subscribers, and certainly thank you to everybody who subscribes and watches and likes and comments on my videos. But I figured right now would probably be a good time for me to do a little bit of a recap and a reintroduction of myself and my channel and my series for all of my new subscribers, and maybe bring up to speed some people who joined within the last few episodes who might not have been watching from the get-go. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be talking most about with this in this episode. So. Apologies if I'm being repetitive for those of you who have been with me for a while, but get up. That is where this is going to go. So yes, let me just dive right into that as we pass this crazy structure. Yes, this is Far Lands or Bust, as you may have guessed, and my name is Kurt. I'm just going to run down some frequently asked questions just to give a background and where the places I've been in this world and my other Let's Play series, and just get everybody up to speed. So yeah, my name is Kurt. I am from the United States, more specifically the Chicagoland area. I am honestly a very casual gamer. I haven't been playing much video games up until... careful now. Up until when Minecraft came out. I started playing Minecraft back last September. Oh, so almost a year. Oh, it's my 1-year anniversary till playing Minecraft. How about it? I didn't even think about that. Yeah, but last September, when news started getting around, I first heard about it from the Penny Arcade comic. They had a series of comics where they were kind of poking fun at how addictive Minecraft is. I first learned of it from there, and then I went on YouTube and found X's Adventures in Minecraft, who many of you may know as one of the first Let's Play series in Minecraft, kind of is responsible for introducing the world to Minecraft. I watched that, and then I started watching a lot of, and he was playing well before then, so he was mostly well into his Let's Play series by the time I found him. But yeah, there was that, and then of course C-Nanners and everybody else started playing, so I was watching that. So finally, last September, a year ago, I started playing myself. I purchased myself an alpha code, a copy, and of course that was very convenient because, as Notch promised, all the people who bought during alpha get all the upgrades for free from beyond then. So I will continue to play, obviously, for quite a while. But yeah, I was playing since then, and I didn't start my... I was just playing on my own, and I didn't start my Let's Play series, or really my YouTube channel, until I went back, and it was March 6th of this year, 2011. So that was my first episode of Minecraft, and it wasn't Farlands or Bust back then. You can look... It's in this, there's a playlist I created for Farlands or Bust. That's probably the easiest way for you to get back to that first episode. Otherwise, YouTube is pretty bad at allowing people to go back in the channel history. It's a little bit hard to use. But yeah, you can look at the playlist. And episode 1 was actually called Minecraft Adventures, because I was just starting it off as just a basic YouTube Minecraft Let's Play, where I spawned a new world. I was just building a house and kind of exploring the general area around my spawn point. It was kind of a snowy, mountainy biome. It was kind of cool. And it was kind of funny. I think it was episode 2 or 3 where I kind of mentioned, that was about the time that Notch made a blog post about the terrain generation and mentioned and coined the term Farlands as a place that exists way out there in the world where all the terrain generation math goes all to hell and sheer cliffs and crazy upside down madness starts happening, and you know, the Farlands as you may know of them. So it was about then that I kind of discussed that'd be kind of cool to go out there and kind of check that out and see how far away it actually is. Just in passing, and I think I also mentioned, well, it would be pretty boring for a Let's Play series if somebody did that, so I don't think I'm going to do that. But that was like episode 2 or 3, I think I mentioned that. But I continued on playing in my Minecraft adventures. Had a few followers here and there. The quality probably isn't as good as it is now in terms of the sound quality and the video quality. I was still trying to figure things out, and certainly I was a lot more shy and sheepish, not as outgoing in my commentaries, but... by about episode, I think it was episode 11, was where I decided, you know what? I think it was after I'd gotten lost, because I didn't have a compass yet. And I'm like, you know what? This kind of exploring and walking around is kind of a cool thing. I'm not much of a builder in Minecraft. I was always much more of an explorer and adventurer. So the building never took hold for me, so I wasn't going to be building any giant cityscapes or buildings or coliseums or anything. So by episode 11, after I'd finally found my way back to my home cabin, I'm like, you know what? I've been talking a lot about these Farlands. I feel like doing something different and unique. So let's set off. I chose west as the way. And I know it's controversial what is north and east and west in Minecraft, but I'm going by what's relative to the real-life Earth. So the sun is setting in the west, so that's the way I chose to go. I said, let's set off west and just start walking in one direction. I got some supplies. I had found some diamond. So I got I didn't have this sword. The sword I most recently built, but I think the diamond pick is all original. I got, all my supplies, and I set off to the west on a journey to the Farlands. And honestly, when I started, I had no idea really how far they were. I had no idea that... this Let's Play series would get the recognition it has been, and I guess I didn't know it would get this big, and I didn't know I would have the wherewithal to be continuing on, and now on to episode 77. But anyway, as that was going on, it was, we continue on, we have little adventures and see awesome things along the way. It was at episode 31 where I decided to change the name of the series from Minecraft Adventures to Farlands or Bust, based on suggestions from you guys, the commenters. And at that same time is where I also introduced, let me think about making a hidey hole on the side of this little hill here. When I changed the name to Farlands or Bust is where I also introduced the idea to make it a walkathon fundraiser for Child's Play charity. I opened that up. Oops, that was stupid of me. I just deleted my, whatchamacallit, my torch there. Okay, sit. Thank you, Wolfie. Oh, there's animals up here making the creepery noises in the ground. It's very unsettling. Alright, hold on a second. I'll continue my story when I finish the hidey hole here. Oop, 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 oop. But yeah, it was episode 31 where I came up with Farlands or Bust and the fundraiser for Child's Play charity. And I didn't know how big it would be. Obviously, I had far fewer subscribers. So I just made the first Child's Play charity goal $820 because that is the estimated time it would take a person to walk to the Farlands if they were walking in a straight line. It would take, 820 hours straight. So I decided, you know what, 820 minutes is a good, $820 is a good goal for the Child's Play charity. I thought it would take a while to get to that goal. But it was only within, let me go to sleep here. Okay, well, let's break out of here. I need to be wary of any creepers that might have spawned. Watch out, Wolfie. We appear to be in good hands. Alright. What was that? There we go. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. What? I hit the wrong button. Now I gotta feed Wolfie again. You there. Have at that pig while you're at it. And then I can give you his pork. Yoink. Okay. Yeah, it was episode 31, but then by episode 35, it was, I think, less than 5 days later, everybody had contributed enough, and we reached $820 for that goal. So that was absolutely amazing, and I had no idea I would get that much support, and all the contributions for the Child's Play charity. That was amazing. So that obviously went by much quicker than I anticipated. So what I did was I upped the ante. I tacked on a 0 to that goal, and now our goal is $8,200. And we've been going ever since, and like I said, right today we're up to 75%, which is, even that is far exceeded my expectations on how fast we've reached that. But yeah, ever since then, we've continued walking west. We've got a lot more recognition, and I certainly want to thank fellow YouTubers such as Ant Venom, Zeku, Edit ZP, and Co-Star, and Brian, Lorgon111, and who else? I'm forgetting a whole bunch of people, but if you look at on my channel, I have a friends list of most of those people, and even all the people I subscribe to. They're all amazing, and a lot of them are responsible for sending people my way and subscribers, and that is always much appreciated. And I certainly look forward to sending more people their way as well. But anyway, yeah, we've been walking ever since then. And at farlandsorbust.com is where I have a chip-in widget where you can contribute to the fundraiser for Child's Play. And for those of you who don't know, Child's Play is a fantastic charity started by the people, the two founders of the Penny Arcade comic. And what it does is it gives toys, books, and games to children in children's hospitals across America and around the world, actually. So it's a great charity, and it's a great charity for gamers to get behind. This is almost like a little ravine from the 1.8 terrain generation. But yeah, that's a reason I chose Child's Play charity. It's well known. It's the same charity if you're familiar with the Mario Marathon and the Desert Bus for Hope and a lot of other game-a-thons, I guess you can call them, give to Child's Play charity. So it's a great cause, and certainly continue going to Farlands or Bust to give to that. And when I do reach my $8,200 goal, I'm going to start using a boat here. When I do reach that goal, as promised, I'm going to do an 8-hour, 20-minute live stream, which coincides with the 820 hours it's supposed to take to get to the Farlands. But I'm going to do a live stream for 8 hours, 20 minutes, and then at the end of that live stream, I'm going to press F3, because I haven't pressed F3 yet to find out how far I've gotten so far. So at the end of that live stream, I'm going to press F3, and we can all discover together how far we have come and how much further we have to go. And I have some other ideas and surprises, cooking, stewing in the old noodle, the brain noodle. But more details on that as I come up. Oop, Wolfie's going to spawn here. Yep. As I come up with them. But yeah, that is very exciting. And I've been trying to keep up with at least one episode every time we reach 1%. Obviously, I'm starting to fall behind, or you guys are starting to catch up. We're at 75%, and I'm only on episode 77. But, nope. Aw, I didn't mean to break the boat. I meant to go through here. Oh, well. Nuts. But yeah, that's where the Farlanzer bust started and where it is continuing to go. What else was I going to say? I have some notes here. Along the way, we've certainly come across some interesting features, such as the Canyon of Woe, which was an amazing feature. It was just a big mountainous canyon that we just came across, and my first word was whoa, so that's why we called it the Canyon of Woe. We also just recently had the Dark and Magical Pit of Bottomless Destiny, which I returned to for my 10,000 subscriber special. So that was amazing. We had such things as the Floating Block of Ice and other things that people have taken my impromptu words and turned them into songs on other YouTube videos. So it's always fun. And of course, we have my patented hidey hole, which is kind of the 3x3x3 cube that I always sleep at night to pass the time. It was interesting because I started doing Farlanzer Bust before. No, but I wasn't using beds because I really didn't like using beds. But to save time, I've started using the patented hidey holes. There's this water clipping again. Ooh, there's a lot of it. Whee! But yeah, we have the patented hidey holes, and I know, and a lot of people keep reminding me that those aren't really the most economical or fastest ways to spend a night. I know you can spend the night on top of a tree or on a tower, but it's become sort of a trademark of the Farlanzer Bust, so I think I'm just going to continue doing those. It's just kind of fun, and like I said, I'm not really trying to get to the Farlands as quick as possible. It's not a race. I'm enjoying the journey and stopping off at places I see, like the Canyon of Woe and craziness like that. A lot of you may be wondering about Wolfie. Actually, I think even before I started Farlanzer Bust, I came across a pack of, I think, 4 or 5 wolves, and I tamed them all. But they were super annoying. They kept pushing me off of cliffs, and they kept getting into trouble. And eventually I sailed across a pretty big ocean, and they didn't spawn on the other side. So they kind of abandoned me, which was fine by me. But then I found Wolfie here in episode... Where was it? Hold on, I'm looking at my notes. Episode 32. So right after I started the Farlanzer Bust is where I found Wolfie. He took 1 bone to tame, and I've had him ever since episode 32. So I've been trying to keep him healthy. Although he is quite an idiot and always falls off cliffs and things like that, so he did defend me once from skeletons. I fell into a surface skeleton spawner, and he defended me in there. But so yeah, Wolfie McWolfington is his name. I just came up with that off the top of my head when I first tamed him. So he's been a little bit of a companion along the way here. So it's another thing, another constant thing that we find in Farlanzer Bust. And this Farlanzer Bust thing has sort of become somewhat of a podcast, almost like a personal vlog sort of thing, where I'm just talking, and I'm taking viewer questions, whether or not they be about video games or Minecraft, about myself or other things. I've been taking questions, and that certainly gives me a lot of things to talk about along the way. But of course, every once in a while we do come across some interesting stuff in Minecraft here to talk about, and Minecraft news, obviously, about the 1.8 we were talking about all last episode. But yeah, that is... where's the sun? Is already starting to get... I can look at the Golden Clock of Destiny is another thing. For the longest time, I was carrying around 3 pieces of gold that I found back at my spawn point. and some redstone because I wanted to make a clock, but I never found that fourth piece of gold. So I finally took some time to do that a little bit ago, and now I have the golden clock of destiny, which I actually admittedly never use. But yeah. But yeah, I hope that that brings everybody up to speed, all my new subscribers up to speed on what Farlands or Bust is. Certainly you can use that playlist to go back and in time and see some previous episodes if you'd like. I believe I'm up to 27 hours worth of footage here. In the beginning, before I started doing the Farlands or Bust thing, I did have some edits and some cuts to cut out some boring parts. But ever since then, it's been straight on unedited footage, I guess you could say. So about 27 hours, a little bit more, I'm sure, since I cut some stuff out at the beginning. But yeah, certainly welcome to the channel, all my new subscribers. I do have other series I haven't returned to, but another Minecraft series I started was Combat Canyon, which is a different world and a different seed, and that was in response to the fact that I really sucked at combat, so I wanted to kind of hone my combat skills so I could defend myself here in Farlands or Bust. Hey, pumpkin! But I haven't, I've been busy with Farlands or Bust here, so I haven't returned to that in quite a while. I'm also doing a Tomb Raider Anniversary playthrough, which has a separate playlist, and every once in a while I go to other games, like I recently did an intro to Space Engine. I also do Celestia and other astronomy-related Let's Plays. I've done a couple Battlefield 1942 one-off gameplay Let's Plays. I've done a couple in IL-2 Stormovik, which is a flight simulator, World War II flight simulator. Crap, this is all sand. Guess as good as time as any to try the old experimental tower. Oh, I forgot to make Wolfie sit. Get over here. Oop. There you go. Do. Okay, quickly, I'm not used to doing this. I think that's high enough, right? Yeah. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But yeah, if you want to go check out my channel, and that's certainly things you can expect as a new subscriber. Ooh, is this high enough? I don't know. Do this. Make the bed. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, that's not gonna work. I want it in the middle. Ah! And let me make a boat while I'm at it, since I'm surrounded by water. But yeah, that, in a nutshell, is Farlands or Bust. Oh, this is gonna drop to the ground, isn't it? Don't step on it while you're doing this. I'll pick that up later. But yeah, certainly, once again, thank you to everybody who contributes at farlandsorbust.com. You can check that out. There's more information about me and the Farlands at that website. And, of course, the chip-in widget where you can give to the Child's Play charity and help us reach our goal for $8,200. But yeah, and welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you to everybody, once again, who has been sending more subscribers and more viewers my way. I certainly appreciate it. But anyway, I'm going to go to sleep really quick here because it's getting dark and things are going to start to spawn. But thank you for watching. Please like. That's what I've got this thing, a spiel I give at the end here. I keep forgetting what it is. But please remember to like, comment, ask me your questions so I have things to talk about in these episodes. And certainly continue going to farlandsorbust.com. I appreciate it. And until next time, my name is Kurt. I will see you next time.